Hey guys, from MudMowers. Today, we're going to be doing an update on the Cushman Trucksters and the golf cart. Enjoy! So we've got the green Cushman Truckster here. This one's a 78. You can tell the model number. There's a 6-digit number here, and then there's a dash, and then the number of the year. Mine says 78. I don't know what the 10 or the 2 digits after that mean. Might mean something the month it was built in. Might mean it was built in October. But it's a 78. Haven't done a video in a while, so I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on here. So first thing you can see, I've got this Murray seat on here with the durable rubber, and it's just got these brackets here bolted down there with some seat springs. Works really nice, doesn't hit the back of the bed here, it's got a lot of spring to it. And with the doghouse here, if I take off one of these covers, you can see that piece of angle iron right here, and you guys might be able to get underneath here, but there's a piece of angle iron right here, actually underneath this thing, and there's a piece, yeah, you can kind of see it right there. So those run along from here on this solid spot. They support these where these brackets are mounted to. And this doghouse is a lot stronger now, and before it used to be kind of loose on there, but now it's actually bolted to the frame, not just bolted right here on the sheet metal. So that works really nice. Over on this side I've got the brand new GM10SI alternator sitting up in there. There's a belt from here that goes to the engine pulley. This thing charges that big battery up back there pretty fast. I love the way that's been working. I bought this for about $40. If I can find the link, I'll leave it down below. These are just rebuilt GM alternators. They work really good. And the one wire, there's one wire that goes in from the battery, self-exciting, so you don't have to mess with the two other wires down there. Really good alternators. What I'm trying to accomplish with the switch is I've got this brand new forward fender mount solenoid up here. You've got your what do they call that? Whatever, the toggle switch or whatever, toggle wire that goes in there, or for starting it. Whenever you turn the key to the start position, it would activate this. And this one here has an eye on it. That's for ignition, and you can actually run this ignition wire straight to the coil or anywhere past the resistor. And whenever you're turning the key, it jumps 12 volts. But the problem I find is when you let off the key, it loses the 12 volts from here to here, so it starts to die. So this way I can just turn the switch on, give it a couple seconds to warm up, and then shut it back off. That's pretty much all the engine work I've done to it. Some small things. I've just stole the little box out of the blue Cushman for now. I kind of fixed the shifter here. It's 3-speed with reverse up here. This bushing wasn't mounted in there, but now it's mounted. And this thing also slides up and down. I got a new headlight in it, as you can see. It's got 2 different bulbs in it, 2 different filaments, but I don't have the high-low switch hooked up here, so I'll have to do that soon. If we take a look down here, you guys can see that silver tab. Underneath there's a skid plate. goes to right about here where this doghouse starts. You can kind of see it right there. That's just a skid plate. Goes all the way across the bottom to protect the shifter parts and just to keep, when we had snow, I was getting a bunch of snow up there, it was getting hard to shift. So that worked really nice. Last thing I've done is add these ATV tires. They're about 19 inches tall. They have some really aggressive tread on them, about 1 centimeter I'd say. They're not very wide, they're about 6 to 8 inches. So something I could get later on that's a little bit wider would be nice. So back here it's a little bit dark. I've got the Cushman Scotsman golf cart. There's the sticker on it. I think this is a 1968, 67 actually, 1967. And I I showed you guys a while back the new engine in it. Can't really see nothing, but it's got a rebuilt 7 horsepower. I redid the seat here, just used the original foam, some new, whatever you'd call this stuff. But that's really nice now, instead of having the ripped piece that would fly up. Other than that, taking this thing out once, I'll show you guys the clip here. But it's been a really nice golf cart. We can actually try doing a cold start on it. Probably will start right up, so got the key, choke. We're just gonna leave that idle. Here we go. Got a little bit of gas here. Oh. Gotta build compression. Yeah. Oh. Nice thing is you can just hold the key on because it's got the starter gen. There we go. Oh. Might die, but ooh. Well, I can tell you guys, this thing runs really nice, as you can see. Haven't done a cold start in a while. So to show you guys the blue machine here, the blue Cushman. As you can see, it's got no tires on it. Still got the front tire. Lights and everything work. I've got low beam, wait, what was it? Low beam, high beam. Works really nice. I've got the speedometer gauge back in there. You can kind of see the numbers. Put my hand down, and here I can spin it. You guys can see the gauge moving in there. This thing was totally rusted when I got it. The part on the back that you hook the cable to is rusted. Did not spin at all. Cut this off so I could take this glass off and this protective thing that holds the glass on, and just a lot of soaking and a little bit of wiggling in the shaft, and it freed up, so that's good. So I had those tires off in here, the X tracks, and I was testing them out on the Cushman back there. I put the new tires back on after I put these ones on there, so I can get these ones back on the Cushman here. There's the side view of it. Here's the gas tank I made for it. It used to be a gas tank, not original, I had sitting right up there. Original gas tank, I believe. I think it was on this side. But you've got this bracket up in here. You guys can kind of see that. And you got this one here, it's about a foot in between there. And there's some kind of big gas tank that took up about half the room. I think it's actually on this side, took about more than half the room in there. And it had a little nozzle that came out the side here, right behind the tail light. But I didn't have that gas tank when I got it, so this one here will work for now. And I got one of the valve covers off here. You can see the rock was in it and there. On the other side down there, that's where that valve cover came from. But if you guys see these two studs here, these were the one I replaced in that video that I made, and those ones over there I didn't touch. And actually, believe it or not, I don't have an old stud here, but it managed to snap one of the studs off. So I think it's just due to how much the engine was fighting and rocking back and forth because it was really cold out for it when I tried running it. So I replaced these ones at the time, and I gotta do those ones and get the one out of the block there. Then I'll have this thing back up and driving. So now we'll take the green thing on a drive here. And I can turn this light back off there. Choke a little bit on. Try that and we'll turn the switch on. Oh. See how much of a difference that thing there makes. Kind of running weird right now, might pull it out, but you can hear the alternator charging. Up and back is first gear. Oh yeah, right over there. I slid it off when it was snowing. I'll show you guys a picture. It was not easy to get out of that position. Shift it here. Oh, came out of gear. One thing I did get done is the brake pedal was frozen up when I got it. Now that works. And I also got a brand new master cylinder in there. That's about $40 on eBay. So I do have a pumping brake, but the brake cylinders are frozen up, so I need to get those hubs off, which are not easy to do, and then I can get the brake cylinders to work. Synchros kind of work on this thing. You just gotta be near second range. A little bit much for the hill here on third gear. But it does drive really nice. Really liking it so far. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video of Offroad MudMowers. Had some fun looking at the Cushmans. This thing is running mint. Runs really nice. Something I need to do. You guys can't really see it, but the carb is leaking a little bit of fuel. I need to get a new gasket or something for it. So, stay tuned for more.